Greetings, what's going on, y'all? Just making a brief introduction. Not that we haven't talked or met before, because we've walked through many times and spaces and places, all throughout points and intersection of all the dots of interconnectivity and rewiring the circuitry of electricity that connects all forces of life together as one underneath the sun. For we hail from many kingdoms, though we dwell upon these physical bodies of habitations of spaces. But of all the things that are unseen, there's only one thing that has cleaned all things, and that was the blood of he who laid his life down, who is true, all things brand new, Christ, the risen Savior. And his spirit dwells within all things, for even within the things unseen, he is the very fabric of stitched together reality. Sonus ever ending flowetry. We're endlessly created anew. And its beauty. Because when you look out around the world, you say, wait, wow, every little piece, blade, speck, grain, different, unique. It's got its own signature, bearing the mark of the Creator that made and loves us all. So therefore, wait a second, what do we have to fear at all? We are limitless, infinite, created within this heart that ever burns, and we will never taste of death, because he already triumphed over the grave. So we are here upon this new age. Not that the age of grace had ever not been, but now we are in that fulfillment of unity. All things together as one underneath the sun. And darkness is no more. That gets locked away. It's already gone. Because I had been in many spaces, places, cages, under the ground, and pits, and dragons, and angels, and wars, and even when I tasted of death on the cross, it all ultimately was nothing compared to this that beats within, tried and true. For he laid it all down. And I'm thankful that he put me to death in himself. Because now I get to welcome all of you into him who loves us all. And here we are. So where do we go from here? Only up. I'm changing my music song so I can keep on talking. Let's see. All right. Not that I really need the song to talk, but sometimes it's fun to have goodness. Now we know that in the true fulfillment, we receive the glorified, resurrected bodies, just like our Savior. God is forever with us, even now. So let's get to rolling, flowing, because there's endless life here within this space that arises endlessly to greet you. Whoso dwell underneath the sun. For think about it, here we are on a central hub. Now out in the stars, there's many constellations and more pictures, and it goes even further and further and further, all the way to the one who laid it all down. And by putting all on that level ground and lifting everybody up. We've been brought together. So all of you are found within the love art of my heart. So let's get flowing to this endless newness. If you guys would have noticed all around the world, you might be noticing a lot of changes going on. And that's because we're there. This is only the beginning. Or it's only going like that. Now and forevermore. The best is always yet to come because it only gets better. How exciting of a time it is to be alive. We're going to see things that eyes have never seen before. We have returned. For we always have been, in and through all things. For without us, nothing ever existed. And when I say we, I'm talking the spirit that flows forth from within me, because there is a spirit that spoke all things into life. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was God, and the Word was made flesh in the body, manifested in the person of Christ, because he was that image of perfection, and it is the image of perfection, because he always was, is, and there's that still fulfillment. Starting the song again. All right. So, within that, it's freedom. In this freedom of love, when you come from this space, it's the true love gun, because he is the fulfillment of all things. Love fulfills all laws, because when you love, you treat everybody like family, because we're all family, we're all one. One accord, one union. It's divine. We are united. And because we're in love, all that wasn't wiped away. Because when we look within the mirrors of all the pictures around, and we realize we were only fighting ourselves. Ultimate Warrior now has to fight it all, because to win the war, you don't fight. Get it? Got it? Good. I know you're already there. Because the battle has already been won. He fought it on our behalf, gave us the victory, gave us all good things. He is the breath of life that we breathe. He is found within each and every living being, and of all things unseen. The best is yet to be. So like I said, it's like a whirlwind of only increasing better treasures. But you are those treasures, because he loved you so much, of everything that you know to be beautiful and true, and of all the spaces where love so resides. He wanted you and desired you so much that he put it all down just for you. So this is our world. He reigns eternal. King. Christ is king. And in this kingdom, love reigns supreme. Nothing else shall stand. But that means all of you are found, because in love we all stand united. One world, one God, his kingdom, his Christ, all united into one. Love you all.